You know what's funny about this is I could picture Mario looking at this right now, and me saying something to the effect of, "Mario, don't look at this thing!" And then he replies back, "I can't help it. It's so pretty I have to keep looking at it." Oh! Oh, I could totally see that happening. Sorry, it's just weird. I could picture somebody probably getting high from staring at this thing for too long and its hypnotic rippling effect. Oh, well, anyway. While Mario gets high on his ripples. That just sounds so wrong. Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, hi guys, I am Syrachime, and I welcome you back to another episode of my Super Mario 64 Let's Play. In the last episode, we went into the Dire Docks, where we got 3 power stars that involved us chasing around 8 red coins on a pole, swimming around finding the correct combination of treasure chests, and then ultimately swimming through the jet stream. And in this episode, while Mario stares at his little rippling thing getting a rippling high, in this episode, we're going to return back to the Dire Docks, if I could ever pull Mario away from this. And then once we are there, we're going to get all the power stars that are there, and then go back to the main floor and try to get the remaining power stars that are in Jolly Roger Bay. So we got quite a bit to do, and I think we should get going. So yeah, if you want to pull Mario away from this, we'll just say, "Mario, cake!" Oh, I have way too much fun with these games. Just proof that I need more hobbies than just Let's Playing. Okay. Anyway, we are going to go back into the Dire Docks, get the remaining power stars, and we're going to do so by showing that there are more than just one way to go into paintings. Now, how we're going to go into it this time, we backflipped for the first one, we've walked into it for number 2, crawled in for number 3, and we dove in for number 4. What can we do in for number 5? We are going to triple jump in. That is not the same as just jumping in. You guys will like what I do for number 7. Anyway. The next Power Star mission we have here is the Manta Ray's Reward. Let's go! Alright, this mission right here is quite a lot like swimming through the jet stream, in that you have to swim through 5 rings in order to get the Power Star. Now, what you have to do is you actually have to swim through the rings that you will see that Manta Ray actually putting. Now, this can be a bit difficult because the rings that the Manta Ray puts out are not really in a necessary perfect order, and even if you swim through it, you might have a difficult time doing this. But yeah, just try to do this, and already I've messed up. But more or less, you just want to keep following the Manta Ray around. You swim through the rings, you will get errors, so yeah, this is more or less just trial and error. You do this long enough, you will get good at this. I'm hoping this doesn't take me that long. It is incredibly easy to mess this up. There's the first one. There's the second ring, if I could swim the third one. There's 3. And he's starting to curve up. 4, and if I could do number 5, I just blew. There it is! Haha, not bad! Alright, now that part right there could have been difficult, but it's actually about to get much worse because look where your star is. It's right over there on top of the current, so if you didn't want to deal with the current before, you have no choice this time. So yeah, what you want to do is just want to kind of swim above it and kind of use the current to your advantage once again. And it should, if you're really careful, it should just pull you right into the star. If it doesn't, keep swimming because your life depends on it. There we go, we've got our star. And that takes care of that one. Really a hard mission. Takes a little bit of practice, but you should be able to get it, no problem. Alright, so that takes care of that. What we got here? You've found 70 power stars. The mystery of the endless stairs is solved. Thanks to you. And is Bowser ever upset? Now on to the final bout. Well, at this point, you could actually go up to Bowser. You can't actually go into Bowser to do the final battle. At least I don't think so. I think you actually have to have 80 power stars in total to actually do that. But yes, after this point, after you've actually acquired the attic key and you've got 70 power stars, you actually have access to every room inside of the castle. And we will use that to our advantage within our time, but we're going to do that within our time, as I said. I'm going for 100% completion, just kind of taking my time with it, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that accordingly. Okay, so we've got through the Manta Ray. We're going to continue going with the way we've been doing. Now, you might be wondering, how on earth am I going to make the interesting jump into this one? Well, I've backflipped in, I've crawled in, I've walked in, I've dove in, and I've triple jumped in. The way we're going to do it this time is we're going to wall jump in. What I mean by that is, well, if I can ever do this, wall jump into the painting. Or apparently not. I said wall jump into the painting. I don't know why. There we go. Wall jumped into it. That is totally different. Okay, sorry. I like that. I'm having a lot of fun with these games. Alright, the final power star in this mission, in this chain, is called Collect the Caps. Alright, so with that, you might have recalled where those caps were previously, and if you do, you might already see what you have to do, but just to kind of spell it out for you. What you want to do from this point on, you want to swim down pretty much back to the cavern where we were. And as we do, I'll quietly make my way over there. As we do, it's not really that bad. Let's make our way over. Now, the mission itself will actually require you to, I'll just say up front, get 2 caps at the same time. This is the only time in this game, to my knowledge, where you could actually have 2 power-ups at the exact same time. So yeah, we're pretty much going to be using both caps that we saw, the blue box and the green box, to become a metal invisible person. Now, what you want to do when you actually become metal and invisible is you want to jump down here and head towards this star right here. You need the metal cap to have gravity to pull you all the way down through the water so you can get down here, and you need the vanishing cap to get through this part here. So yeah, we're going to do that, but watch out for this thing. Stupid thing. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. A thought just occurred to me. You guys remember, we saw Bowser's submarine in this place here. And that's the place where this thing got in. This thing leads out to the castle moat. How on earth did Bowser get his submarine into the castle moat and in here without Peach noticing? Oh my... there's no way! I mean, I'm sorry. Maybe if you're just a bit... even when you're distracted, you have headphones in, you know when somebody's driving through your yard. But when someone's plowing a submarine through your lawn or through your castle moat, how do you not hear that? I don't know. Either Peach is deaf or there's more going on than what she's letting on. Actually, a game theory about that. You guys should watch that. It's kind of funny. Okay. Well, anyway, more or less, we're not going to worry about Peach's castle. We don't have to worry about submarines getting through here now. Wait a minute. I drained the castle moat. How did that thing get out of here? Oh, well, we're not going to question the logic of Mario games. I'm still wondering how an Italian plumber ends up in the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, well, anyway, what you want to do for this mission, you want to collect your cap. Once you collect this, use this to go through this part here and collect your metal cap. Like I said, this is the only time in this game where you will have 2 caps at the same time. Or at least I think it is, to my knowledge. So yeah, we're just going to kind of sink down here. Once you get down here, you want to make a beeline over to the cage. Now, you don't have to keep this cap when you're actually in the cage itself, but it does help to at least have it to get through the cage, and you can just kind of swim around accordingly to get the star, much like this. It's really simple. Just swim up, get your star, and that actually completes the Dire Docks. Fantastic. Alright, so with that, we have collected the caps in order to collect the stars, and we have got our 71st Power Star as a result, and finished the Dire Docks place. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I'm actually going to miss this place quite a bit, not just because this thing has a rippling effect that gives Mario a ripple hide, or something like that. But yeah, it's kind of fun jumping into paintings and everything like that. Okay, I'm over it. Moving on. So with that, we have completely, officially completed everything inside of the basement. There is nothing left down here as far as Power Stars to actually get. So we will say goodbye to it one last time. Actually, there's one more thing we could do down here, but we'll do that later. I plan on doing that. It's nothing big. We'll do it later. So what we're going to do, we're going to head back up. And as we do, like I said, we've still got 2 Power Stars that we have to get inside of the Jolly Roger Bay. And the main reason I was actually saving these was because I hated for it to be just the one lone star that was here. So I wanted to save these 2 stars for when I was actually tackling the Dire Docks, because they're both water themed, and they just kind of work together. So yeah, it just kind of gives us variety instead of doing the same things over and over. Alright, so it's been a little while since we came here, and I think it's about time that we head in and get it. So back to my old tricks of jumping into paintings, backflipping. Alright. The next mission in the chain here, or at least star mission number 5, is blast away or blast to the stone pillars. Oh, it's been a long time since we came here, but the music is just as beautiful and refreshing as ever. I absolutely love this thing. I love this song. And I will admit, that's part of the reason I have put everything inside of these 2 episodes, because I love this music so much. Oh, well, anyway, getting back on to what's really important, that being the mission. The title of this mission was called Blast to the Pillars, and what you're going to want to do is you obviously want to use this cannon, and you want to blast over to those pillars right there. You might just think they're just random things standing out, but you're actually going to want to blast to those, because there is a star there. This mission is relatively short, shouldn't take you a great deal of time. So yeah, we're just going to aim more or less. What you want to do is you just want to aim the pillars themselves. You want to try to grab them as close to the top as you can, just for comic purposes. Fire and fire! And I overshot it to land in the boat. And in the water. Okay, I'm sorry. You do need to aim a little bit higher, and apparently I aimed a little too high, so yeah. Alright, I'm gonna cut this here, and I'm gonna head back to the cannon. I'll meet you guys there in just a little bit. Be right back. Alright, so once you are back here at the cannon, just want to get back in here, and we will actually do this properly this time. More or less, you just want to aim for the peak. I think if you just aim for the peak itself and fire, you'll be okay, because you can pretty much grab onto anything that is pretty much from that point on to up there. But you do want to generally aim a little bit higher than you think to, and I think that should do it. So we're aiming higher and fire, and once we do, we have made it to the peak in perfect condition. Now from here you could jump over there and get that 1-up if you want, but 1-ups are not really plentiful, and that is one of my complaints about this. What are the point to actually collecting 1-ups if they're just going to more or less just disappear on you when you restart the game? Huh. Yeah, go back to 4 lives. Well anyway, what you want to do from here is you will notice there's this yellow box there, if I can keep the camera in one place for more than 10 seconds. So what you want to do is you just want to literally jump over there. Once you're here, you pop this box, and there will be the star, just like that. So now that we've done that, that is just awesome. We're going to go ahead and collect the star, and call this mission complete. Okay, so that takes care of Blast to the Stone Pillars, and we get our 70-second power star as a result. And that just leaves us with one more mission that could be probably either the most frustrating or the least frustrating, depending on how good your skills are. And it really just varies for me. I have a hard time with this mission for some reason. Well, anyway, taking care of this mission, we will see that it is a mission called Through the Jet Stream. So once again, we are doing things that revolve around El Niños and La Niñas and stuff like that, and other weather patterns again that I don't get. And it's this mission right here that actually prevented you from actually being able to complete all of the main floor when we were doing it previously. You needed the metal cap right here in order to get to the jet stream, and there's no other way to get to it except for with this cap. So yeah, this is the main reason I kind of held off the previous missions. I could have done Blast to the Pillars on the main floor, but I really hated just having this one lone mission here without something else to kind of go with it. So yeah, I kind of let this here, and that's exactly why I did this, and so yeah, that's my reasoning behind that. So what you want to do with this, there are 2 ways to actually get over to the jet stream. I've never really had success with either way. Well, I have had success with the other way, but we're going to try this way because it's fun. First way is get your cap on and then quickly make it to the cannon. By quickly, I mean long jump and just get right in there. You want to make it over as quickly as possible because you have limited time with these caps. So you just want to more or less aim. Don't have to worry about time when you're in the cannon because it will not matter. Alright, aim a little higher and fire. You want to get as close to the center as possible, because once you do, you will try to sink all the way down, and I think I've already messed it up, but we will still try. So if you do this just right, you should just sink right down onto it. Wow, Mario looks like Superman, and I did not even come close. Okay, that way might be not really all that important, or not really the best way of doing it. So yeah, we're going to go up and we're going to take the alternative, which could take you just as long to actually get done. Well, alternatively, you could have actually swam over here, and on top of this place right here, on this, if I can get up here, on this switch that would actually take you over to the ship. There's a metal cap right here as well, and you can do the same thing. Now, as far as doing it, I really don't know what to tell you. It's just kind of trial and error. I mean, at least it is for me. You want to get as close to the ship as possible, and then dive in and just slowly make your way down. Like I said, it's kind of difficult to do this. There's not one way you can actually do it. So just going to kind of sink down here. I don't really know how long this is going to take. Alright, once we're down here, move as quickly as you can over to the star. And once you are there, hopefully... Oh, I ruined it. I was just off by a few seconds. Stupid thing. That's what happens. You gotta do this really quickly. The quicker you do it, the better off it will actually be. So, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go over here, head back up here, do this one more time. We will get it this time. If I can do this just properly. Alright, if I can get... Why can I not get up here today? What? The ledge is right there. Let me... Thank you so much for being uncooperative. Alright, get our metal cap and quickly do this as quickly as we can. Alright, long jumping, because that might just work better than anything else. It's almost like The Matrix, even though I've never seen that movie. Alright, sinking, and we're sinking. Still sinking. And sinking some more. Alright, run quickly to the jet stream. And there we go. Haha, got the star. Awesome. Alright, that takes care of Through the Jet Stream. And as sad as I am to say it, that is actually the last of that wonderful music we will hear. I'm incredibly sad that we're not going to be able to see any more music like that. Don't worry, there are a few more water levels. At least I think there are at least a couple more that have water swimming mechanics. Not quite like this, but there are a few more places. So yeah, with that, we have taken care of everything on the basement as well as the main floor. Well, actually, that's not a lie. That's actually a lie. We haven't taken care of everything. There's a couple of things yet we had left to do. I was going to wait till a later episode to do this, but I think we're just going to go ahead and do it now. We are going to get 2 stars within the course of 2 minutes. And we're going to do it in the most comical way possible. Now, as it turns out, I actually didn't do this earlier, but there are actually 2 toads that have hidden stars in them. It's actually a third one, but we'll talk more about that later. Anyway, if you go over here and talk to this toad after you've completed the basement, he will have a power star. You talk to this guy, and I will do my best toad impression that I possibly can, just for the comic relief. He says, It was Bowser who stole the stars! I saw him with my own eyes! He's hidden 6 stars in each of the cores, but he won't find them in the same cores until you press the cap switches. The stars you found will show on the courses on the starting screen. If you want to see some of the enemies you've already defeated, select the stars you recovered from them. Well, apparently it's not. I was almost certain this toad had a star, or at least one of them did anyway. Let's actually try coming out and coming back in here. I know there's a couple of toads on this floor, or at least one on this floor, that has a power star, and I'm almost certain this is it. Let me talk to this toad again. I might have had to talk to him the first time without having to do anything. Let's talk to this toad, see what he has to say. Talk to him again if he'll ever let me. And apparently I cannot talk to him for whatever reason. Oh, here we go. I'll just read through it. Okay, so apparently I was wrong. There was no toad there. Maybe I have to collect the one that... Well, anyway, I just kind of ruined that. Sorry about the spoiler there. Well, there is a secret star on this thing in addition to another one. I think I'm getting my stars mixed up, though. What you want to do, your first hidden star will actually be down here. That toad will have. Yeah, I think I lied to you guys again, getting 2 stars over the course of 2 minutes. I guess we're not going to do that. Well, I kind of say this for later, because like I said, I was kind of want to do something kind of goofy with this, but we'll go ahead and do this now. Now, if you head over to where the Hazy Maze Cave was, there's actually a toad that's over here. And if you talk to him, he will have a hidden star, or a star that he's kept away. So we go over here and talk to this little toad, and he says... We can get in front of me and talk to these guys. Why can I not talk to toads? Alright, if I can ever do this. Sometime before Christmas would be nice. There we go. Hold on to your hat. If you lose it, you'll be injured easily. If you do lose your cap, you'll have to find it in the course where you lost it. Oh boy, it's not looking good for Peach. She's still trapped somewhere inside the walls. Please, Mario, you have to help her. Did you know that there are enemy worlds inside the walls? Yup, it's true. Bowser's troops are there too. Oh, here, take this. I've been keeping it for you. And with that, there pops up a hidden star. So apparently all the stars were not kept away inside of the paintings and walls. Apparently Peach's subjects had these as well, which makes me think that maybe there's something more going on than I thought. Oh, well, we'll get that star, and that would be power star number 75. Now that we've done that, there's another power star, and once again, I'm not going to save, for I am not going to say why. I'm going to leave it a mystery. You guys figure it out. Alright, so once you've done that, that is the first Toad secret star. Now, to my knowledge, there's only 3, maybe 4 Toads that have hidden stars. I'm just not exactly sure where they all are, and I'll have to do a little research. I could have sworn, though, that the other Toad was actually up here, and it had that hidden star. I know there's one on at least each floor, which means, yes, there will be one on the top floor as well. We will get that within our own time. For now, just going to kind of move back up. I'm going to check this Toad one more time, see if he has anything different to say, and if he does... Actually, let's check... No, I don't know, my memory's kind of fuzzy on this. It's been a while since I've actually done the 100% playthrough. Kind of neglected these Toads. You don't think about them, really, when they're here. Alright, so we make it down here. Let's try talking to this Toad again. What does he have to say? If he has something different to say... Why can I not talk to these Toads? Alright. And apparently he has nothing to say, so apparently I lied to you guys. Well, I don't really know where this hidden star is after all. I really thought I did. Huh. Just goes to show you that even if you play this game 100 times, there's still... I guess we could use this time to explore a couple more Toads. What do you got to say, little Toad Meister? Why can I not talk to these annoying Toads? Alright, get in front of this thing. There we go. The names of the stars are also hints to finding them. They are displayed at the beginning of each course.
You can collect the stars in any order. You won't find some stars, enemies, or items when you select a specific star. After you collect some stars, you could try another course. We're all waiting for your help.
Alright, so with that, we've seen pretty much stuff that you guys have already been familiar with. That's pretty much all the toads in this general area. I could have sworn there was a secret star hidden within one of these toad levels. Maybe it's later in the game, but I could have sworn there was something like this. Alright, well, I'm just kind of checking over here just to make sure I've got everything. And it looks like indeed I have, so... yeah, there's a little secret thing, and with that, we have officially taken care of everything that is in the basement and the main floor. And because of that, we have nothing left to do but to head upstairs. And we are going to do that. But we're not going to do that until the next episode. Yep, sorry guys. I know you guys are probably anxious to get to the attic and kind of get this thing moving a little bit more. But I would like to save the attic and all the exploration of it for an episode all on its own. We got quite a bit of progress done with 5 different power stars, so... yeah, we're going to go ahead and call this here for now. And next time, in my Super Mario 64 Let's Play, we are finally going to take this key and ascend it to the attic to go higher into the tower to hopefully find Peach so we can eat our cake. Oh, I am so looking forward to that. I am totally going to eat cake when I save the princess. So yeah, until that time, I will catch you guys later. Whee!